We're
We're-
so back.
We're back.
Feels good. It feels natural. I like being able to look at you better. Get a
Now
better,
you don't have the arm.
Yeah, I got a better view of you.
I'm gonna stare at the screen the whole time over here, and not
Mhm.
the camera the whole time over here.
I've got a pretty good. I can see the timer very well.
We should have put the computer by the camera.
Well, there's no going back now. It's not like we can.
It's not like it's a live show or
No,
post-produced.
nothing like that. No editing allowed. So, I was gonna bring us back
Back to the beginning.
to day one. Yeah,
What does that mean?
the Infinity War trailer.
Oh my
We're
god,
so back.
that's literally days. That's day
But what-
negative
but what if
15.
What if we approach from a different angle?
2019.
Mm,
No.
I was thinking about this,
2017.
I'm going to shoot you with
Sorry
a
about
crazy one
that.
here. Not even about the Infinity War trailer itself, but about our mutual obsession over it. And
It's
just
such
how-
a beautiful creative work. How long do you think that trailer is? 3 minutes? 2 minutes?
I think it's probably like 2:30. It's a longer trailer. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's solid.
You know what trailer isn't solid? Any of the Doomsday trailers I've seen.
Shade.
Yeah, I'm throwing
In
shade.
2017, I was
Shade.
definitely the target audience.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm the target audience anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the target audience is now like, if you thought we were cooked at our age,
The target audience
the
nowadays
target
is
audience
cooked.
now, they are. It's over, dude. Dude, I've been thinking about this a lot. Like,
Children?
minors
3
and
elixir
not-
card.
deployable anywhere on screen. Crazy.
Yeah, the younger generation, though, they're in for a rough one.
It's not. It's gonna be. I don't even know how you are supposed to navigate the space we're in now as a child. Like
With
school-
enough
schools do
Adderall,
nothing.
I mean, yeah, school completely worthless.
With enough Adderall.
No, I'm saying every kid nowadays is doing Adderall.
Yeah. Well, every kid has ADHD apparently, right?
Well, 1 in 8 in the state of California.
Only 1 in 8.
I have
Sounds
no
like
idea.
more.
I think that's autism. 1 in 8 kids have autism now.
Eventually, you're gonna have more autism than
Um,
autism
real
rate.
Anthony
The
Fauci.
autism rate thing is crazy though, because it used to be like 1 in
a billion.
10, 1 in a billion. It used to be special. It
No
used to
chance.
actually be
No chance. It's
special.
both of us.
Honestly, probably. Well, that's what I.
It's a spectrum.
I was about to bring this up. I feel like autism is the only spectrum that I actually think is real.
That's the only spectrum.
Okay, besides the visible light spectrum, like waves, gravitational, whatever. I don't know about gravity. I'm not sold.
I think
on
you
that
can
yet.
measure anything on the spectrum, actually.
But I'm saying, like, as far as
If you have 2 points,
popular culture spectrums,
popular cultural spectrums. Okay.
I just don't like it when people say it's a spectrum. But with autism, I agree.
And
I feel like I'm definitely on that spectrum. I'm very high functioning, but I can go autistic a little bit. I'm not saying I don't want to compare myself to somebody who.
I don't
want to
be high functioning. I just want to be okay.
Honestly,
I just want to be
dude,
normal
people
functioning.
with- Dang, dude, that's
There's something
that's
beautiful
some,
in
that's
normal
some,
functioning.
That's some real heartfelt messaging right there. I just want to.
I don't have to be the best
I want to be
functioner.
functioning. I don't want to be. I don't want to be high functioning.
I don't want to be
I just wanna be
dysfunctional.
functioning.
Unfunctional,
True.
but together we could be bifunctional.
You want to get bifunctional together?
Top 10 pickup lines 2026. Hey,
Wait,
girl.
Have you ever actually used a
Hey girl,
a
let me be
pickup line?
let's be bifunctional. Have I ever used a pickup line?
Yeah. I don't know. What's like your cheesiest line you've actually used?
Never in my life have I really been searching for a girlfriend. It's always just
They always come to you.
kind of, well, not, it's just kind of happened.
That's my experience too.
So I've never been out there seeking love and needing to use a pickup line.
Right.
However,
But I'm just saying, like,
it would be pretty funny.
do a podcast.
Podcast?
Pick up where we
First
pick
date?
Up, first date podcast. Well, we do have something lined up. I don't want to tell the people about it
Yeah,
yet.
don't tell the people. Move on
But-
from that.
Yeah.
You've used pickup lines or no? It's just kind of happened.
Have I ever used pickup lines?
Yeah.
No. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever just approached somebody like that in that capacity.
I've definitely done a raw approach. See, someone I'd like to talk to and just go up to them and start talking.
Right. I guess I have done that, but it wasn't really in a relationship sense, you know? It was just like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was
You
interested.
exist.
I was interested in this young woman. Almost about a year ago this time, maybe a little bit more than that. And I just went up to her and talked to her, and then I got her phone number and asked her out.
Easy peasy.
Like there was no pickup line.
In my experience, I've only ever had girls ask me out.
Girls are asking you out.
And it's not and
Is
I
this
don't-
the younger generation?
I guess. Do you think more, well, okay, obviously yes, more girls are asking men out
And that's
nowadays.
totally fine, right? With
but-
you or no?
I think it's fine. I think it is fine. Like, there's not an inherent problem with it, but I do think men need to grow some nuts. For sure. I feel like we've lost our testicles.
I feel like the single guys, if they wanted that, they would. At least the ones that I know.
Really?
Okay, if they wanted it more than they wanted being embarrassed or being unconfident.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think people.
So you're thinking the embarrassment,
I think
the lack of
embarrassment-
confidence.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That's the real
I think-
problem.
I think most people I interact with, I don't think that's a problem. But I think if you were to zoom out of,
Are we blaming Instagram and Facebook, like technology,
I don't know
Snapchat?
what- I
What are
don't
we
think
blaming for
it's-
this?
I would love to just place the blame on one thing, but it's probably a multitude. But let's go. Let's continue this thread and
I don't wanna
totally
get-
blame it on TikTok.
Blame it on TikTok.
Yeah.
In what areas of your life do you feel the most embarrassed or lack of confidence?
That's a great question.
Is it your body, your work ethic, your mind, your career, your body
I
of
would-
work,
I would
relationships?
Okay. I would say out of that list, probably work ethic
Work ethic.
and, I mean, always the physique could be better.
The
The
physique.
physique could always be better. Speaking of which, what did you hit today?
Lap pull downs,
Oh.
cable rows.
Okay, hold on. For lap pull downs, what do you like? You like a close
Wide grip bar.
Wide grip.
Yep.
You're a wide grip guy.
I like to do pull ups wide grip as well.
Okay, I got you. I'm more of a close grip kind of guy.
Okay.
Just I don't know.
Different preferences.
Yeah, just I kind of.
I don't think the exercises you do in the gym matter at all. I just think showing up. That's what's more important.
Honestly, yeah.
The fact that you're even doing pull downs,
it beats not doing pull downs.
that beats
That's for sure.
a third of the people, 2/3 of the people in there.
Right.
If you're just there to bench press and do triceps, like I get it.
Dude,
That's fun.
yeah. Good chest day. The best day.
No. The leg day is the best day.
I do like leg day.
Nothing gets me high like a leg day.
It works me the most. I feel
I mean,
the most
yeah, your legs
endorphins
are
on leg
way
day.
bigger. I mean, just think about the weight you're moving is way bigger than any other weight you're moving.
True. Yeah. I can barely do anything on bench, but when I hit the squat rack, you just be pushing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good times. Deadlifts,
So you're saying the physique, though.
the physique probably.
Why is that what we're saying about guys approaching people, guys approaching girls? We were saying embarrassment and lack of confidence. Why is that the lack of confidence or embarrassment?
I think most men, I should say, if you feel like you're attractive, you are automatically going to. It's an identity thing, right? So if you embody the identity of I am an attractive man, then you will live out that identity. If you don't see yourself in that role, I think you don't live out that role, and therefore what does what does an unattractive man do? He is embarrassed. He doesn't approach women because that's not what unattractive men do. They whenever that happens in the movies, they are laughed at, and that becomes their identity and what they kind of embody. And
I think I can easily I can easily logic my way out of that thinking.
yeah,
So, just by the fact, have you seen an unattractive guy with a beautiful girl before in a relationship?
yeah,
You have. Yes.
yes.
Okay. So it's possible.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're telling me there's a chance.
1 in a million.
1 in a billion.
So you're saying that used to be the autism levels. Now there's a real chance. No, I'm kidding.
Keeping it real.
I am keeping it real.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you have 4 kids, let's say in 5 years, the stats are going to be a little nuts on that. It's going to be a little. You're going to be cutting it close on the whole autism thing.
Do the microplastics have anything to do with this?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, like I was saying before, you can't pin it on one thing.
The combo there.
There's a combo.
The value meal.
Dude, we're getting a vicious ultra combo.
4 for 4.
Dude, yes, we're jumbo size plus it's
Do they have Canes here? Do you know what Canes is?
yeah.
Raising Canes?
Yeah. Have
Okay.
you wait,
A 3 tender box.
dude. What's your Cane's order?
A box combo.
Okay. It's a good one. If
I heard a really funny joke. It's kind of insensitive though.
run it. Dread it. Run it. Just run it.
These girls are like the coleslaw in my Canes box. The way I'd be subbing them out for more bread.
I think that's a good one. That's a classic.
But yeah, the box combo from Canes.
These girls be like the coleslaw.
The
way
box
I be so.
the box combo
Did you
from
come up with that?
No, I didn't.
Dude, that's.
I don't think I did. I think I heard that.
I don't think I did. I'll give it to you.
There's a lot in my brain where it's like, was that me or
Yeah.
was that
I remember there's actually I was in the gym with
people who go to the
Daniel
gym love to talk about it. You were in the gym, weren't you?
No, this doesn't even have anything to do with the gym. It's what you're talking about. Just where things in your brain come from. I was in the gym with Daniel and Eric, and I was
Who?
Wait, what?
Rick.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
my
starting
bad.
this Rick propaganda.
Okay, I like that. Sorry, Daniel and Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. I sent Rick the podcast today. Rick's gonna hear this. Rick, we love you, Rick. Shout out, Rick. He's the best guy. Honestly, I'm a big Rick fan.
Where do your thoughts come
Sorry.
from?
My bad. Sorry, get distracted.
I don't really know him.
So I was talking about.
Seems like a cool guy.
Sorry, we're trying to get to where my thoughts come from. I am telling Rick and Daniel this joke, and I said, "Yeah, I don't know where this came from, but I think it was probably some Instagram reel or something." And I told them both, and they're like, "Dude, our pastor said that on Sunday." I'm like, "Oh wait, you're right. That was definitely not an Instagram reel."
Big Shiny.
Big Shiny. I don't even think. No, it was a guest speaker. It wasn't Big Shiny. It wasn't BS. Oh, I can't.
No,
I
we
just
can't.
said bit. Sorry.
What's his last name?
Oh, BB. Oh, God, that's even worse.
How is that worse?
Bill Bornstein.
BB.
Netanyahu. That's what people call Netanyahu.
Oh, BB. Yeah.
He's not Netanyahu.
What about PB
Ooh,
for Pastor Bill?
I like that.
PB.
Hey, PB.
And I'm the J.
Baby, come on. And I'm the orange.
He the orange. I'm the J. and PB.
Guys,
We're gonna have.
Did you know that that's
We gotta have PB on now.
dude? You
We
think
can
PB would come on? I think he would.
I think he
I
would.
think he would.
Maybe we'll schedule him out for September.
I think September's a good time.
September.
Probably a
Circle
good time
it.
for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Right in the
BB?
fall.
Dude,
There's no fall here.
perfect.
Right at the end
You
of
should
the.
also have BB on. Imagine. Prime
No.
Minister.
Yeah, I don't know if thoughts are our own or if they're like given to us or if it's just a combination of everything I've seen just spewing out of my mouth.
See, here's an actual free will argument that's not the whole Romans 9 thing. No, this is a more interesting one. I wasn't really sold on free will anyways, just because I think we're a collection of every single influence that we have since we're born. Where we are born, just start. We're in America under the great red, white, and blue, the star-spangled. Oh. Anyways, we're born in America. Our parents are instantly influencing us right off the bat. Maybe you only have a dad. Maybe you only have a mom. Whatever your family situation is, all of your thoughts don't belong to you. Or I should say, none of your thoughts belong to you. You know? All of your thoughts are just a collection of every single piece of, every single person you talk to, every single piece of media you consume, you know? So I just feel like there's no such thing. It's just a collection. We're just in this mosaic.
You've seen The Matrix?
Mm-hmm.
First movie?
Yes.
90s, late 90s.
Incredible film.
The scene where Neo speaks to the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the greatest scenes in all of movies.
Really? I'd have to get a refresher. For sure.
Basically, she reminds him, Neo, you don't believe in all that fate crap anyway. You're in charge of your own destiny. Which is literally exactly what he said in the beginning of the movie. But what she's really telling him is that he's the one. He doesn't believe in this predetermined reality. And she hates giving good people bad news. Do you hear me say right as rain a lot? That's also the Oracle.
I do like Right as Rain.
I do say right as rain a lot.
I low-key, before I met you, I was a big Right as Rain guy.
Right as rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right as Rain.
It never rains here.
it's
I don't
just
know
a
if the
classic
people
one.
know what rain is, but
It's
it's kind of like, you know how there's rocks on the ground? It's like water,
yeah.
like you have in your cup. But it comes from the sky down to the ground where the rocks are.
And then how does it get up in the sky? How does that happen?
Sublimation,
Oh. And for the folks who don't know out there.
condensation to sublimation, over
Gotcha.
and over and over.
These girls out here be acting like sublimation the way... I'm sorry, I didn't have something, but finish it for me.
Evaporation.
Name another Asian. What's your favorite Asian?
Qualification, indoctrination, participation,
All good ones.
Californication.
I won't sing it.
There's a lot of Asians.
What's your thought on the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I'm playing the bass. I've been playing the bass for a long time, actually.
But are you a Flea fan?
I go back and forth. I'll say in general, not really.
Me neither.
Oh,
I'm not a Red Hot Chili Peppers guy.
really?
Like, they have some good songs, but it's just, okay.
They have a lot of bad songs.
Yeah,
They have albums and albums of bad songs.
They really had to churn through those 10,000 bad drawings to get to the gem.
The gem underneath it all.
Yeah, but hey, whatever it takes, quantity over quality, I guess. Because they're successful.
I only like the bangers. Scar Tissue, Californication, Can't Stop, Under the Bridge.
That's about it.
That's about it.
And how many albums did they have? How many songs did they release? And that's
So
what
many.
they got on the roster?
So many.
Man, that you can't always make it, man.
No. I don't. Yeah. It was a different time. You
What is-
can't judge with today's lens on a different time.
True. I mean, what would be your?
Because otherwise, Jordan would barely score.
True. He would be just defended out the. You're. Okay, here.
What?
Settle the debate for everyone listening.
There's no debate.
Exactly. Just tell him how it is.
I don't want to. We can't talk about basketball every week.
We
But if we were
barely
going
touched
to-
on basketball last week.
We got the playoffs happening right now. It's a beautiful time to be a sports fan.
Hey, a baller, if you will,
Hoops,
a hooper.
playoff hoops. Yeah. In the East, I like the Cavs and the Celtics.
Okay,
I don't think the Pistons have it. I don't think the Magic have it.
I got you.
Yeah. Celtics are looking nasty. In the West, I was watching the Suns game on Sunday,
Yeah.
third day. They got stomped by the Thunder. The Thunder looked not only nasty defensively, but offensively they were just dominating.
Just killing.
However, there's a team up north in the mountains of Denver. The young Wildcat Murray.
Wait. I think I know this one. The Nuggets.
The Nuggets. The Nuggets are
Yes.
from Denver. The Wildcat out of Kentucky, Murray.
Okay.
When he wants to be the best point guard in the league, he is. But that's not every night.
Maybe he doesn't. he's
Luckily,
not
they have the
making
guy who
that
should have won the
crazy leap.
MVP 5 years in a row and somehow didn't. Nikola.
I have no idea about Nikola.
You don't know Nikola?
No.
The Joker?
No.
You don't know the Joker? Anyways, I like the Nuggets Thunder series. It's going to be a great Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
My heart is in Los Angeles, and it's going to break when they lose to OKC. But Luka Magic is real. And I'm not here to deny the truth. And I'm ready to have my heart broken. But if we could just get a 6-game series, a 7 games, if there's a game 7, that'll be an emotional roller coaster that I don't know if I'm prepared to ride at the moment. But that's not going to be for at least like 3 weeks, so I have some time.
Okay. Well, I will be prepared to carry us through.
Yeah. If I come in here, tears, no sleep,
I'll know
you'll,
what happened.
you'll know that SGA and the unethical hoopers, as I like to call them,
The unethical hoopers.
the unethical hoopers. That's the sports team from Oklahoma City.
I feel like that's the name of
The reigning champs.
the team that the Harlem Globetrotters play against is the unethical hoopers.
Yeah, basically the same, except the Thunder are full of all-stars.
And are the Harlem Globetrotters even around anymore? Are they
That's
even a
talking
thing?
ball. A great segment. Talking ball.
I remember I saw the Harlem Globetrotters as a kid once.
Live?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. They came to Flagstaff,
That makes sense.
I guess. It seems like a very small place for them to come, but I saw them.
Are there like 3 cities you would go in Arizona? Tucson, Phoenix, Flagstaff?
Pretty much.
That's pretty much it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a band,
You
probably
play
just go
Phoenix.
Phoenix, maybe Tucson. If you're going on a countrywide tour, you're definitely just doing Phoenix.
Okay.
National tour, you probably still get Phoenix. Phoenix gets all the national tours, or the international tours. But
Didn't our friends go see a concert recently?
Bruno Mars,
Right.
yeah,
He was Phoenix though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But I had no idea that was happening.
24 karat Matt.
I feel like what music has he made since then? Dum, 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 dum. This one.
I will catch a good.
Okay, this is not last night's board game.
B Mars.
Be Mars.
Did he ever do the Super Bowl?
There's no way he hasn't, right? He hasn't. Wait, has he?
I feel like I would remember.
Dude, The Weeknd did the Super Bowl.
That's true. Anyone can do the Super Bowl these
Yeah,
days.
if The Weeknd
If the weekend you can
and
do
then
it.
Usher.
Usher.
and then Kendrick did the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, like
Well, Kendrick
the
did
Super Bowl.
with. Yeah,
Like that's not. He's not like a.
but that was just
huge-
riding the hype.
Yeah, that was literally just.
Literally riding the hype.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get hype like a month before the Super Bowl.
Dude, get pop off a month before the Super Bowl, then you're in.
You watch the Super Bowl every year?
Yeah, I try to.
Okay.
I sit down. It's a little fun event.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last like 5 years of my life, I've been surrounded by not sports fans,
Mm.
but I think I've still watched it for
You
those
still
5
caught it?
years. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't catch many football games, but
As a child, I watched a lot of NFL.
yeah.
Did a lot of homework on Sundays
Mm.
while the NFL was on.
I got you.
That was a classic move.
Yeah. I was never sports growing up. You know? Never. The only sports I watched were the Olympics.
Both my parents like the NFL.
Hmm.
They'll both watch, I think.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. My parents were never sports people.
Okay. I also grew up like 2 miles from the Bengals Stadium.
Oh, really? Did
So-
you ever go to games?
I think I've been to
Live?
one preseason game and one regular season game.
Nice. I've been to a lot of baseball games.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of baseball, a lot of Reds games.
Yeah, and that's it. Kind of makes sense though, because baseball. How many games do they play per season?
100
It's like,
games.
dude. It's nuts.
And the tickets are cheap.
Exactly. Like you got all these games. You're not going to catch them all. So
No.
that's why I love going to a ball game.
You ever kept book?
No, but that sounds like a.
Do you remember that one guy who was talking about keeping stats?
Wait, what?
Or he was talking about loving stats for baseball. I'm like, dude, you got to keep book for a game.
I don't remember this guy, but
I don't remember where it was either.
he was there. He existed.
Yeah. Good times.
Have you ever
Baseball.
caught a fly ball?
I brought my glove to the game.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
I've been on the field once.
That's nice.
Yeah, during a game. Yeah, it's part of like a.
School thing? Club?
It was like a. Yeah, I would say it was a club thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Went out there.
Last
They're
night
like-
in the club?
Don't touch the grass,
No, they love their grass.
dude. They will mess you up, bro.
Yeah, don't touch
They
the
have like a
grass.
sniper on this in the nosebleeds. They got a sniper.
They feed him hot dogs and ice cream cones.
Dude, he's literally
Baseball
probably-
stadium food.
He's like an ex Afghanistan, like just
Yeah.
long ranged. What was Mason saying the other night?
Lobotomy.
Long range lobotomist. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. If you touch that turf, dude, you're done.
Mason, back-to-back eppies.
Dude, he's just. What can I say? He'll be our second guest.
When you're that memorable,
Memories gotta.
bring back memories.
Oh. Who's that? Ed Sheeran?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm not a huge Ed Sheeran person, but
Okay. I feel like
the threads. Yeah, there was no thread there, but
the people love a good Ed Sheeran sing-along. Like, that's what the people want.
talk about ugly people making it.
Oh, my gosh.
That Ed Sheeran is proof that the looks maxing community is wrong about everything.
The looks maxing community?
Yeah, have you not heard of looks maxing? Oh, dude.
I'm not with you here.
Okay.
You're
well,
saying Ed Sheeran is in the community.
No, he's not. Sorry. Okay. Two separate things. Two completely separate things. Ed Sheeran has no affiliation with the looks maxing community.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is Ed Sheeran's existence and the position of power and fame
Power.
that he's in, maybe not power, just fame
Yeah.
and notoriety.
I mean, he's a talented guy.
Is proof
And I think his talent
that
carried
the
him to a good career.
looks-maxing community is wrong.
Looks maxing. Like you're trying to max your looks?
It's very self-explanatory. But they go crazy. They're like facial ratios and all this stuff.
Who else was doing facial ratios
I don't want to answer that.
and was well dressed?
Well, let me just say, he didn't have the best following.
Definitely not looks maxing.
See, that's the
That's
thing.
so
He
weird to
wasn't
say
himself.
looks maxing.
Yeah, it's a thing, man. I don't know how it popped up, where it popped up, but it's an internet. It's gone pretty mainstream.
Is
now.
it kids or is it adults?
It's like
Because none of the
18
people I know are looks maxing.
it's like
Okay, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to say. Okay, my bad.
there's trying to want a little better for yourself and like
That's
shave
good.
off a couple pounds, and then there's looks maxing. Two different things. Looks maxing is like the over the top high. It's like let's just say it's maybe a 16 to like 25-year-olds like type vibe.
Okay.
That's where the community's at right now. It's still
I
in its
think-
infancy.
Feeling is so much more important to me than looking.
Mm,
I'd rather feel good and feel healthy than look good and look healthy.
yeah.
Like
So
if
you'd
I can
probably
just
rather be Scotty at the top of his game, feeling great with that dad bod.
dad bod Scott,
Dude, dad bod Scott. I don't
One
mind the
stroke
dad
off.
bod. Dude. He just needed to sink like one putt.
what was Caden saying the other night?
One,
He was saying
dude.
your look good naked body.
Yeah, dude. You got your look good naked bod?
Our boy's he is engaged, and he's in the gym, and our other friend was like, he's on that LGN plan,
look good naked.
and our boy's making progress too.
Dude, I left for Japan,
And you came back and he's looked better.
and then
He probably feels
and I
better
didn't-
too.
I don't see him too often, but I do remember vividly after coming back from Japan, I looked at him. I'm like, bro, you're looking like swole, bro. You're
He's
looking
looking swole.
strong, dude. He's
also
looking
just a
great.
sharp dressed man too.
I mean, he's always on point. But yeah, no, John is definitely on the look good naked plan.
Yeah.
So I think everyone should be on that plan.
See, the look good is all nice, but just to feel good.
Hmm.
Like if you can just be active and clear headed, full of energy, I think that's so much more important than like moving heavy stuff around
Yeah.
or like running faster or jumping higher, whatever you're maxing.
Yeah, but all of that stuff is just physical, like, oh yeah, I can do this a little better. I think looking good is a very
It's tied.
it's a very good mental boost. I think looking good is directly tied to feeling good. You know,
Look good,
'cause-
feel good.
Exactly. Like if you are, yeah, if you're just, and I'll speak on this from the angle that I can approach it from, scrawniness, being skinny. If you just have the twig status, we'll say, it doesn't feel good, you know, that, and maybe it's a blessing to. Honestly, for all you late bloomers out there, it's a blessing because you get your humor stat up while you still look terrible, and then it comes around when you're like,
And now you look normal.
and now you look like a normal human that's
But
like
you're still
looks
funny.
decent, and then you're funny. Ooh, crazy combo. Let me tell you,
You should
worked
write my
wonders.
autobiography.
I should. The autobiography. No one's ever made that joke before. Completely original.
That's really?
No, that's
The
that's a joke.
autobiography.
AutoZone,
Auto-son.
automobile,
Automobile. What are some other auto jokes?
Ottoman Empire. I wish I'm actually
Ottoman Empire is
yeah.
crazy, bro.
I wish I.
What you know about the Archduke? What you know about fighting and bombing the Acropolis?
Not super familiar with
I
that.
think that was the Ottomans.
Sounds like them.
Should we say Turks? Turkish people?
You can say Turks.
They became the Ottomans?
Yeah.
Yeah. But before that, they were just Romans.
Everyone was Romans.
We all Romans.
We all Romans.
All roads,
No, seem to go back to one place.
I resisted saying that last night at dinner.
All roads lead back to Rome.
Yeah.
When you
Jordan.
were talking about
Said she was going there.
Italy, yeah. Well, good job. Good.
Ottoman Empire.
I really wish there's
AutoZone.
there's one original Otto, like joke that somebody told me once, and it's kind of funny that I don't.
You
remember
ought to know
that
it.
one. What?
I said you ought to know it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. I wish I remembered it, but shout out to that person. They know who they are because I was very impressed with them. I was like, holy crap, you're just, wow.
Creative. Other people's creativity just is always inspiring.
It's behind us. It's incredible. Don't worry. People will get more of it.
I'm definitely in an influx of like creative people in my life recently. Going to private engineering school, you get a lot of logical brained
Yeah.
thinking people, not a lot of creatives.
Is it what's your main kind of, how would you kind of compare those people types, I guess? Cuz
When you know, it's hard to compare. I'm not treating them any different if that's what you mean. It's just the way they see things is different. I don't know if I can explain it better than that. They see things differently.
Yeah.
They maybe value things differently.
Yeah. That makes sense. You say you're more on the logical end of things?
I just want to be okay.
Hey.
I don't need to be maxing.
I don't need to be maxing. I don't need to be high
far
functioning.
on the I just want to be functioning.
It comes back to that. It all comes back to being able to function.
F of X, man. Logical brain joke.
I got that one, surprisingly.
That's a like 7th grade math joke.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's about the capabilities of my math.
That's all you need.
But talking about the youth, I think most people are at a 6th grade reading level.
Reading.
Yeah.
That'll get you pretty far.
It's like we were saying earlier, how far pointing will get you.
Yeah.
It's like
6th grade reading.
Dude, if you know 6th grade reading level,
if
I
you're
knew
just
6th grade
functioning
reading level in Japan,
oh my gosh.
dude, I'd be able to pick up any
dialed
Japanese. I would be.
Um.
I'd probably be the president.
read maxing.
Read maxing. What else can you max?
Sound maxing.
Ooh, we needed some sound maxing earlier. Don't get this guy started on sound maxing.
Sound maxing is.
We're about to.
We're about to.
What do you call resolution max?
We're just talking about the production now.
Yeah, it's pending.
Pending production. Yeah. I mean, nothing gets better making big jumps. You can't go from A to Z. You got to work your way through B, C, D.
What are some other letters you need to make you?
Some other letters you can work your way through. I don't know, maybe like W.
You got to get to W.
No, but I'm saying you got to take baby steps.
I see what you're saying.
You can't get all the way to the end right away.
Very true, sir. No truer words have been spoken.
And I'm not even talking about financial peace.
Just peace.
I'm just
Period.
talking about functioning.
Functioning peace. Just being able to go outside and say hi to somebody. Strike
You know
up
what
a
I did today?
conversation. What'd
This
you
was
do?
actually kind of exciting. I gave 10 fist bumps today.
Strangers.
Strangers.
Exciting.
It was pretty good.
Wow. Was that something that came up out of the blue? Or
Somebody gave me one.
Oh.
I didn't double it and give it to the next person. I
You-
10x'd it and
10x.
give it to the next person.
That's value right there, folks. We're going to get you in this course. We're providing 10x value on your business.
You know the YouTube ad I've been getting? It's for this training, investing portfolio event happening in Scottsdale.
Oh, incredible.
Their
called?
entire the fact that they're marketing this means that they still need money. That means they want me to pay for their course. Therefore, their investing strategies didn't do good enough.
Yeah, sorry. So you're not giving this out for free because you suck at
Invest
what
like
you
if you
claim to be good
if
at.
you were that good at investing, you wouldn't need a course to sell.
If
You wouldn't
I-
have to sell your course.
If I was that good at investing, I'd buy a billboard in Times Square and just tell everyone exactly how to do it.
I get this YouTube ad over and over and it's not like I'm googling investment strategies or investing a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money to invest.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm the target audience for this. It's like
Yeah.
60-year-olds who think they know technology.
Speaking of 60-year-olds, YouTube thinks I have erectile dysfunction.
You're getting Blue Chew ads
Oh, yeah.
over and over?
Literally like every single ad is a Blue Chew ad.
I think
I
they-
can't even think of other ads I get.
Okay. Do you get Manscaped ads as well?
I used to get them a while back, no more. I feel like Manscaped fell off the face of the planet. Sponsor us. But, you know, I don't know where they went.
So
The last time I left them
Manscaped-
was at the 5.0. Do they have 7 now? They have 7.0? 8.0?
they have I thought they had 2.0.
Oh, dude, they have like a. Dude, I'm
I thought they
telling
were
you,
on 2.0.
The lawnmower.
Yeah, the lawnmower, the hedge trimmer,
Dude,
the weed whacker.
the combine. The combine 17.0
Dual battery technology.
twin turbo diesel.
But now you're just getting Blue
Super
Chew.
Duty. Yeah, now it's like it went from make your stuff look nice
Hims.
to it
Do you have
doesn't
Hims?
work. I do. I get Hims.
Hims and Blue
I get
Chew.
Hims, dude. Hims and Blue Chew. They're like you're going bald.
I thought
And-
Hims was erectile dysfunction as well.
Well, it's like Hims is everything. Hims is the most genius.
Can you get your
company
Ozempic
idea.
through Hims?
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
No, Hims and hers is honestly the most
They'll send you
genius
anything.
company idea because they literally just took existing drugs, rebranded them, gave you a good way to get them delivered to you, and then just took it over with the ad landscape marketing. And it's just they didn't have to do anything.
Obviously, they're marketing
they just,
to you.
They just packaged it all up in this pretty little bow, and then now
And people want to be maxing these days.
they want to be hair maxing.
Hair maxing,
Bro, there's literally looks maxers who wear wigs.
erectile maxing. What else do they sell?
Hims, but let's see. They got weight loss. They got hair.
Weight loss.
got
They want to be weight maxing or weight
weight minning.
loss maxing.
Weight loss maxing. They want to be. They want to be. Well, how would you say that?
I'm getting investment
What
ads,
about-
and you're getting.
What about space maxing? Because if you're taking up less space, you have more to work with. You know what I'm saying?
More to max out,
Exactly.
more to function in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think those ads work? Because
Chew?
they exist, they have to work.
Oh, know what other odds I get? Duet. It's like a dating app.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Since we talked about dating apps for like 5 minutes one time, it's all I get.
Dude.
I know the duet ads now because I get them.
And it's crazy too, because like you're saying, how obviously they're working.
I was on a
'cause
travel
people are-
website, like looking at flights and stuff, and my entire screen went to a dating app ad. I'm like, I'm on a website. How does this happen? I'm getting.
Disable those pop-ups.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. They're getting you with that,
They got me.
dude. It's so easy to get got.
I get the. I'm trying to think of the other one. It's the guy in his chair. He's like, I was traveling and I was telling my travel stories. The Hinge, Hinge ads.
Yeah.
duet
And
and
it's
Hinge.
got the little furry box that explodes.
I don't watch the ad. I don't
Oh.
know what's in it.
Well, I don't know, dude. I used to see Hinge ads on TV, cable.
Cable
believe
TV.
This is like years ago. And
Anything to get a little bit of motion in your app.
dude, it's crazy too how much ads have changed because every ad is like a brain rot meme now. Like all the duet ads are literally just brain rot memes. just playing like whatever TikTok trending audio is going on. It's insane. The marketing is now just dominated by the meme sphere, I think, which dominates popular culture, which then in turn, you need to wherever your eyeballs are
So
going.
you're saying it's a
that's where
bad
you do.
time to go into long form content?
No, I'm saying it's the perfect time because
I think
what
it's a
you're
perfect
saying.
time.
I think it's probably the best time to go into long form content. That's my one. We don't tell them what that one is. What was I gonna say? Know what I hate the worst is billboards.
Why do you hate billboards?
Dude, it's you are driving or walking and people decide, let me cut out this section of the sky and assault your brain with a Rafi ad or
I was gonna say, you don't like Rafi, bro?
I'm actually a big Rafi fan. I think Rafi deserves
I
all
kind
the
of want to
love and
meet
praise.
Rafi.
Dude, I wasn't there somebody who met Rafi in our, I swear, maybe like,
The computer's over here. Don't worry.
yeah, okay. Well, that's good. It's still over there. I was afraid it grew legs and
Skedaddle. Somebody's met
Jeez.
Rafi. He has got a family, probably.
no, I'm saying somebody we know dearly.
Is Rafi a last name, maybe?
What
The
do you
Rafis?
think? The Rafis?
It kind of sounds like a first name.
It does. Like Rafi
Jorgensen.
Jorgensen. Rafi Kiefer.
Could be.
Could be. That'd be a good name. Do you ever think about never mind. I was just going to say, like, when you're dating somebody, just the sound of your last name behind theirs.
No.
No, you never think about that?
No.
If I'm on a date with somebody, I immediately...
You're just
Not
thinking
immediately.
endgame.
I am thinking endgame.
You got to be thinking about the next date.
Because I'm thinking...
Taking one little step at a time.
She's whatever her name is, and then I'm just like, Let's say it's like Eleanor. Eleanor Jorgensen. Does that sound good? Is that like you just have a ring to it? What's going on with that? I want to make sure it's it can't be.
It's important.
It's very important. You got to make sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What can I say? I'm just a planner.
It's just a planner. Names are weird, man. Yeah.
It is crazy that you just a jumbled random assortment of letters gets assigned to you. Otto, O-T-T-O. Are you serious? What, are you serious? No, I actually love my name, but yeah, just that's what I'm called. Cool.
We'll go with it. What do you want me to call you? Big Chief?
I think
Hey,
it's a good
Big
one.
Chief,
Hey, Big
bring me
Chief.
that water.
I like boss a lot.
Boss?
Hey, boss. Dude,
I kind of got some hate for calling someone boss the other day.
really?
Yeah.
What? That's I've never heard somebody I've heard people complain about Bud,
They know who they are.
but not but not boss. Why are you hating on boss, dude?
I was at the AutoZone. No, not the Firestone. You know Firestone?
Firestone.
Firestone.
Wherever you drive.
Wherever you drive. I was just getting some on my car fixed.
Right.
That's what they do there.
The icebox.
The icebox. And so I like signed, they gave me the sheet, they're like, "You're all good to go." And I'm like, "Thanks, boss." To the guy behind the counter.
Did he shoot you a look or something?
No. The person who I was with who drove me to pick up my car shot me a look.
You kidding me?
And then also brought it up like, why would you call them boss?
What?
I'm
Okay.
for it.
That's a next level.
I got
Not
mind
even-
controlled recently. I was This is kind of no, this segues well. I got
I'm
mind
ready for
controlled
this.
recently.
like
I was
this.
in South Thailand and
Mm.
we were playing billiards actually.
Mm.
Kind of a routine activity at this point.
It's a good game. I hear.
And this girl was like, were doing push-ups. And then she got like 20 guys to do push-ups at the same time. And I was like, wait,
That's crazy.
if you asked me to do push-ups, I would just do it.
Dude.
And she's like, yeah, guys will always join you in doing push-ups. She's like, I'm doing 15. Who's doing them with me?
Whoa,
And then like
dude.
20 people were doing push-ups at the same
Got
time.
hypnotized, dude. Dude, this girl figured something out, bro.
She figured something out.
She's like a witch.
She cast a spell on me, bro.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, it makes sense though.
I was on the ground 10 push-ups in before I realized what was happening.
Dude, that's crazy. Even the
Say push-ups 3 times. Click your heels together, spin around.
a bunch of dudes are just gonna be on the floor.
A bunch of dudes will show up and start doing push-ups.
What's the one way a woman can send a man to the floor? Tell them to just
Bet
ask
you
them to
can't do 50 push-ups.
Oh, dude, I can do 50.
I think
How many push-ups could you do right now? Do you want to do push-ups right now? I think we
not
should
right
do-
now. We'll do them
no,
off
no,
camera.
We should do push-ups right now. At least like 10.
Off camera, we'll do push-ups
All right, fine.
after the epi.
All right, sounds good. How many push-ups can you do?
How many can you do?
I can probably knock out if
One
I really,
plus whatever that number is.
I could probably. I want to say I could do 30. I could probably do like maybe 25.
Okay, I can do more than 25.
Could
And
you, could you do more than 30?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
My
Oh,
roommate my senior year and we did 1,776 in the month of July
what?
for 4th of July.
Oh,
And then we did it again in November for Veterans Awareness. We did 1,776. It's like 59 a day.
holy crap, dude!
So for the entire month, we do 59 a day.
So in 1 year you did.
That's like almost 4K.
Holy crap!
But in between July and November, I also was doing some.
Hmm.
And then I still do them now, just not as many. But now, workout pod. Now I've got the pull-up bar
Hmm.
to where I can go even further into a deficit.
Hmm.
So I'll do sets of 20.
Oh,
It-
so you're just like.
I'll superset push-ups, pull-ups, yeah.
I got you. I cannot. Yeah, I guess I just don't really train that many push-ups. I suppose.
That's okay. But I got mine controlled.
Dude, she figured something out.
One of my best mates in the whole wide world,
Hmm.
the first day of college, literally the first day, he did push-ups in front of everyone. He achieved legendary status. He asserted dominance.
You just bust him out.
He just cranked out like 50 probably.
Some of the best. I told you this already, but some of the best push-ups I've ever done in my life, or at least maybe I don't care about what the actual form was. They just felt the best.
Yeah.
Were the push-ups I did the other night after the gala.
In the
Yeah,
dress shirt.
in the dress shirt, in the full dress shirt, full dress shoes.
Something about sprinting in dress shoes.
Ooh. It feels
dress
you
shirt?
I feel like James Bond,
Something about lifting something heavy.
Ooh,
Moving a table.
dude. Yeah, you feel so important.
Also, dress shirts kind of do hug the shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, you get a little, you bursting out of your bubble a little bit. Yeah, it's good stuff. I like suit jackets for that reason because
I don't mind-
hugs my whole body and I feel so buff.
I don't mind dressing up. I
Mm.
kind of recently we've been dressing up a lot.
A lot of dressing up.
You can't say that we haven't.
No, I don't think anybody's.
And I think most people look good when they look good. I just wish in general as a culture we decided to look better.
I think we need to go back to like 1920s. Everyone's wearing a suit and like a hat,
Suit and a hat.
and every girl's wearing a dress.
We don't need to go that far, but we could get close to there.
That's what I'm saying. Or I shouldn't say that's what I'm saying because that's
People
not
look
what I was
good
saying,
dressed
but I
up.
agree with that. Yeah, we just need to get somewhere where
People need to look max.
dress maxing.
Dress maxing.
Maybe not looks maxing. We don't need to go that far as a culture, but let's dress max, folks. I think we need to. I think.
I
we
mean,
owe
I'm
that-
guilty of it right now. I'm wearing an oversized t-shirt and black
I'm
sweatpants,
wearing shorts, and a
slip-on
shirt
shoes.
and a hat, yeah. So
We're not looks maxing.
we're not dress maxing. We're not looks maxing either.
I learned
But-
what looks maxing was just now. It's with
Yeah.
angles and numbers.
Dude, it's all angles and numbers, dude. You'd love it. But
Got
no,
me there.
you said you're some kind of physicist or something. You love looks. the no, but we were talking about this being in Japan.
Everyone there is dressed up,
everyone there's
and they look
dressed-
great.
dressed to impressed, and it's incredible. They just have a certain level of shame that we don't have.
That's the problem.
Yeah, we need a shame maxing.
Too many people are told. I could. We don't need to rant.
You don't need to go that hard.
No, but I just wish people looked better.
Yeah. It's
We were talking about this earlier. You were saying people on average are just the same amount of attractive as they were in the past.
oh yeah.
That it hasn't skewed at all.
Yeah.
I was saying, of course, people today have to be way more attractive than people like 100 years ago.
I disagree with that.
You
but
can
I
shower now. You can cut your hair now.
You can brush your teeth.
You can brush your teeth now.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I think this is a whole another even fun little rabbit hole. But I think people's teeth were actually better back then. I don't think we're doing anything special with our teeth.
Did you know I have a wire
Dentists.
bar in my mouth right now,
Yeah. Is that helping you out?
permanently fixed in place to keep my teeth from getting out of alignment?
Yeah. And do you think that I think we were doing fine for however many thousands of years?
No wire bars in the mouth.
No wire bars in the mouth.
I think it's titanium. It might be stainless steel, but I think it's titanium.
I think that sounds right for being in your body.
Orthodontist implant.
Yeah.
Some kind of biocompatibility.
That's- But there's a subset of looks maxing. It's called lookism,
Lookism.
and it's more
I need
of
to find this.
it's more of a chill, more scientific look at what do humans find attractive in a person's face, and
In a
what
face?
yeah, mostly just in face.
Not a body.
There's
the face.
There's still like lookism.
We
is
know what
mostly
people
about
find attractive in a body.
True, exactly. But face is a little more.
Face is more.
There's more to go off of.
Ooh.
Anyways, it also looks into what
You can change your
habits-
body. You can't change your face.
That's what people think. But no, this is real. This is completely real. You can change your face, and not through plastic surgery. I mean, obviously you can change it through plastic surgery. Looks maxers will do that. I don't agree with that whatsoever. But what habits, and this is from a young child, what habits contribute to more attractive faces from birth? So you think about breathing through your nose. Because if you're breathing through your nose, your tongue is pressed against the roof of your mouth and your mouth is closed. And what that does is it'll you're putting it on a great example right here. It makes sure that your chin doesn't become recessed, because you know people like the recessed jawlines, like, oh, you have no chin. If you are breathing through your mouth and practicing, I guess you could say, maybe not the best facial practices. Mo. Oh!
We're back. We are live. So
All right, great. Pull it up, Rach.
Rach.
Cannot wait till we get our Rach going.
here we are, sliding a frame there for the people.
All righty. Well,
I think that other one was about
an hour.
maybe
It was
about an hour.
59.
We dealt with some technical difficulties. We cut to here.
It's all right. I think we're
We can go
chilling
another
now.
15 minutes.
Dude, easily.
We can go another 40 minutes if you want.
All right.
All right. Hold up, Rach. How many minutes do we have?
Give us the time. Get a little clock action.
Rochelle,
Rochelle.
Raquel.
What's with the Michael and Rachel having the AE at the end? You
What's
know?
with the AE?
Why
Kid
can't
in
it
my
just
middle
be me?
school, Michael Powell. I'll go full name.
Michael Powell.
Did not like that guy. We didn't get along.
Michael Powell. If you're out there, Michael Powell, Mr. Powell,
He is out there.
we'll have him on the pod. We'll have Michael Powell.
He
on the
actually
pod.
changed schools. He didn't
Really?
go to. I also changed high schools,
Hmm.
but I didn't go to high school. I didn't graduate high school, the place that I went to middle school.
Right.
But he didn't go high school, the place we both went to middle school. One of the most influential people in my entire life was my middle school teacher. Teachers. 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
What classes were those?
Montessori education.
Okay.
So all classes by 2 teachers.
Oh, interesting.
Markward Wisniewski and Rabble.
Sorry, what? Mark
Markward Wisniewski.
Word Wisnaski?
That was my teacher's last name.
Mark Word Wisnat Ms.
Miss Markward
Okay, Miss Mark Word. Okay,
and Ms. Rabble.
rabble. A rabble
And
rouser,
Miss Donaldson,
if you will.
if you
Miss
would.
Donaldson. So this was this all throughout your middle school, or is this just
7th and 8th.
specific? 7th and 8th. Okay.
That's when I started formal education.
What about them was the most influential to you?
A couple of things.
Hmm.
One, they didn't take no crap from no one.
Right. That's good.
No fast ones were pulled. No BS.
Yeah. No funny business.
Just honesty.
Hmm.
And getting a 7th grader to be honest is hard.
Probably one of the hardest people to get, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm being honest.
And so that was good. Also, they kind of, over time, because I had them for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
as I matured as a young boy,
Young
as
lad.
a man, young man,
Yeah.
I got more and more responsibility and trust and treated more and more like adolescent becoming an adult.
Okay, so they were
They were
That's cool.
absolute pros at this stuff.
just dialed.
Absolutely dialed in on the education of 7th and 8th graders.
That's what I feel like enough that's what I feel like enough teachers aren't, is dialed.
And I'm so grateful. Like, I couldn't have had a better 7th and 8th grade for what I needed to learn, not only as a young boy, but also in academics. Like, I learned
Yeah.
how to read and write and do math and science.
All the good stuff.
A little bit of history in there.
Sprinkle.
Social study. But then also just learning so many soft skills.
Hmm.
Like, unbelievable amount of that kind of learning every single day.
It's amazing.
Shout out to those 2 women.
Do you want to homeschool?
I was homeschooled. And homeschooling in now looks different than it looked 15 years ago because of technology.
Yeah.
Do I want to homeschool?
Your children.
I want to teach my kids. If other people also teach my kids, that's great, I think.
Other people at a school that you send them to with a bunch of other kids
On the yellow bus.
on the yellow bus.
They go to the bus stop. They pack a lunch.
And they pick up other kids on the yellow bus. And then they
Dude, the
drop them
bus
off
was
at
a
the
good
yellow
time.
bus. We were talking about the yellow bus earlier. Or it was a in passing. I used to have this competition in the back of the bus where we would
I remember this competition quite well.
All right, yeah.
What did
yes.
you do in the competition,
So-
Otto?
Yeah, let me tell you. So basically, it was me and another boy. Important context. And what we'd do is we'd hit each other as hard as we could until one of us started screaming.
The logic of a young boy.
Hey, so
You can invent infinite amount of fun games.
man,
Oh, let me
to
think of a
take me
game.
back,
Oh, I'll hit you as hard as I can, and then you hit me as hard as you can.
the first person to yell out in pain loses. So,
Oh man,
that was a good time.
just getting riled up in the bus.
Yeah. Dude, it was great. A bunch of fifth graders in the back of the bus
In
just
seventh
pounding
grade?
each other.
After school, I was taking the bus.
Sorry.
On the same time, my friend Alex was taking the bus. AK,
Alaska.
yeah, Alaska. Alex was on the bus, and so was I. We were going
Hmm.
the same direction every day. We just saw these two girls start fighting, ripping each other's hair out, cussing each
They
other.
are
One
vicious.
threw the girl's backpack off the bus. It was, it was a mess. You know when you see hair on the ground, there's been an epic battle there.
Dude.
You ever come across one of those relics in like a public park and you're like, oh. It's like the scene in Princess Bride where he's tracking the fight. He's like, they were both masters.
They're
The
both-
winner went that way. Sir, what's of the loser? The loser is of no concern.
I just imagine two very small females
Just
and you're
ripping each
just
other's hair out.
a pro detective trying to
Wait.
figure out what was going on. Dude, women are okay. Is it just? I never ripped out, or got my hair ripped out, or witnessed anybody rip out another person's hair among
witnessed
men.
it.
Amongst men.
Okay, amongst men. Correct.
Amongst men. I've
'Cause you can
only
just
ever
punch-
seen females do
punch
that to each
down.
other. Yeah, because you just boom, 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 pummel them. I've never seen that. Dude, that's like way worse. I would rather be punched than get my hair tugged on. I don't know, dude. Like there's a reason in UFC that's not allowed, right? Or is it allowed? I don't think it's allowed.
In the NFL, it's allowed as a tackle. You're allowed to pull them by the hair.
Really?
Yeah.
So if they have just dreads coming out of their helmet, you can just
Or
yank 'em.
braids.
Or whatever.
Or any kind of hair, really.
Long, luscious Viking locks.
You know who Derrick Henry is?
No.
You don't know
Rage baited successfully.
Okay, Derrick Henry, he used to have the hair, and I think he cut it because that's how he got tackled.
People were pulling on him,
Yeah.
yanking his chain.
However, one of the most explosive athletes the NFL has ever seen.
Intense.
I think he runs the ball up in Baltimore now.
Hmm.
However, the meat of his career, really, the best clips from his whole career, when he
Long
was
hair.
down in Tennessee as a Titan.
Mm.
And they had a chance that year. The problem with being in the AFC for the last 20 years is there used to be this guy, Tom, who you'd have to play.
The old Tom Wall, they called it.
And you had to find him in the playoffs. And the Titans, I think they gave up 21 points in 1 minute.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Old TB.
The old goat, dude.
And A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry, they had a good crew brewing down there in Tennessee. But they ran into the wrong people at the wrong time.
Unfortunately, there's a better crew.
That's how it goes in sports.
You have these legends, but they're just outshined by the greats, you know?
Mm.
You can have these little pockets, but it doesn't matter if it's like it's like a river, you know? You can make splashes, you can make ripples. But the water's all going the same direction at the end of the day. And
You
that
could say you can't beat a river into submission.
you can't.
You got to surrender to the current and use
Or
its
tug
power
on
as
its
your own.
hair and call
Or
it a
tug
B
on its
word
hair.
and
Whoa.
sell all the other rivers that this river is no good, and she was sleeping with this other river's stream.
On the bus, my friend Alex and I were like, bro, if we ever start fighting, just let it go.
Mm,
And in that moment, we were like, yeah, let it go.
yeah.
I told Alex I was changing high schools about 2 weeks before I changed high schools.
Hmm.
I talked to him every
You
day.
give him a
for-
2-week notice.
I talked to him every day for 4 years. Switched schools. Talked to him once since.
That's how it goes, man. Especially with those young relationships. I feel
Well, we were tight. 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade.
I have a couple
bro.
tight ones where just
Good
You're
bro,
done.
lost.
you
gone.
vanished. Yeah.
I'm sure if he called me, I'd be like, hey, what's up? And it'd just be like weird. And then we'd
Mm.
probably not talk again.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how it is. You got the boys, and they're just in your life for they're just there to shepherd you. Nothing wrong with that.
I've changed a lot since then, and I'm sure he has as well.
Yeah. Hope he's functioning.
Functional.
I hope he's
High
functional.
functioning.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, I do hope he's high functioning. But at bare minimum,
Functional.
functional.
I cut my hand on the table and now my finger's bleeding.
Mm.
So avert your eyes.
Okay, I won't
Blood
look.
warning.
Blood warning. We're gonna have to.
That's
We're
for
gonna
the
have to put graphic content plus
Yeah,
18.
blur
on this
out
one.
my hand.
It's all
I don't
right.
even think
We'll
you
put
can
it. We'll put a censor bar. Don't
Yeah.
don't show it to the camera.
Yeah, my bad.
You're giving me more editing to do. Shoot. You know, I really wish we caught a fish in Japan.
I think we did even better
We-
by not catching any fish.
We caught a turtle.
That was terrible. Oh my gosh.
That was the worst.
You went straight to talking about us when we were in the boat, and I was thinking just us and the stories from this weekend.
What was going on this weekend?
I just remember dominating you in every single game we played all weekend. And I just wanted to bring that up, and now it's permanently recorded.
With the board games?
Yeah.
You did kind of.
You did get me in the pool. Was that Saturday night? Yeah, it was.
I did beat you in pool. I was dialed.
That was
in.
a rushed game, though.
I was really dialed too.
But also in the 3 Lives game, you beat me as well.
I mean, I was super dialed. That was also that 3 Lives game. That was just luck. Every shot was
Okay.
super. Every shot for me
Mhm.
was just a
Yeah.
easy knock in, like close to the corner. But
Those 2 girls said their regular day was Monday. I feel like we need a regular day.
what does a regular day entail?
Like, just go and play.
Oh, for pool?
Like, their regulars on Monday.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to
right.
steal
That's
their
right.
day.
No.
We can invite them every once in a
We
while.
do a
but
different day for sure.
We could do a different day and bring in a different crew, even.
I like it. Tuesday is like the last night of the week. I'm free.
Okay. Maybe we'll
Terrible Tuesdays.
workshop Tuesday on that. We'll
Pool-
see when my schedule switches up. What's it gonna be? But
That's true. Becoming employed
all kinds of gaming though over the weekend in general.
a lot.
We played cards. Then we played Rummikub.
You did take a dump on me in cards. That was
Guilty.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
won
dominated.
Rummikub.
Yeah, you did.
I'll take that dub.
Categories.
Not good. You
The
dominated though.
karaoke.
Karaoke.
That was
you-
hard.
That was very difficult, especially having to think of it like that because our opponents.
Your music library and my music library is very similar.
Yes,
You and I, we like a lot of the same music.
we should do a Spotify
Playlist?
blend and see what our or like. There's some sort of thing on Spotify.
You can like
where
overlap the two and see what.
Yeah, you can
matches
see
up.
what percentage we're at because
It's got to be
it's got to be up there.
something.
I'd say above 85.
Okay.
That's my guess.
But the rest of our crew, they didn't know any of our songs, and we didn't know any of their songs.
I was just like, okay, everyone's singing the song. I guess it's a song,
Yep,
you know?
it's a song.
Yeah.
But that's how music goes, man. Some people like weird music.
It is interesting. Like any pop music, I have no idea about, and then everybody seems to know every single word to all of these songs,
Mhm.
and I've never heard this song in my life.
Well, you tell someone like one of the most iconic rap songs ever, and they're like, "What? Who is that?"
Any sort of what you gonna do with all that power? That's not the lyrics, but
No
you get
One
what I'm
Man.
saying. No one man. That's why there's 2 hosts to this show.
Like recently, the J. Cole album just came out,
Mm.
and I was in a group of 10 people. I was like, "Dude, the new J. Cole album just came out. I'm gonna listen to it."
Mm.
And everyone's like, "Who's J. Cole?"
Let me take y'all back, man.
Nothing but like
As
that.
I do so well.
As I do so. Nothing like that first time.
She was in my math class. We're not gonna.
But
No one knew who J. Cole was?
literally no one knew who J. Cole was. I was like, well,
That's interesting.
you can forgive me for not knowing all of your artists. Then.
Yeah. I couldn't name a single Usher song.
Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't name a single.
Yeah is a Usher song.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
Oh,
When I said okay, yeah.
this guy.
Yeah.
You're smarter than you look. It's a classic line.
It's a classic line.
Never knew how much I liked it until I met you.
The other one that I've been trying to pull off more is "You're in charge until I get back."
Hey,
You got to pick your moments with that.
that's
But
that's a special one.
you're in charge
That's a
until I get
special
back.
one. Yeah, that's not a throwaway. That's not an everydayer.
It can't be.
Cannot be. It's important to work it in though.
But music taste, it just that's why headphones exist. That's why there's menus at restaurants. You might like the fish.
Dude.
I might want the chicken. That's also a quote, but never mind. Yeah. Terrible Tuesdays.
Every time I go to the gym, when it's outside of my normal hours when I'm going with friends, I always forget my headphones, and I'm always very upset at myself. But I do it every single time, and so then I'm just in the gym listening to the whatever the heck. Exactly. Listening to some Katy Perry, trying to get hyped. Which I'm okay. Katy Perry's one of those people, one of the ones where it's like, okay, she's got some bangers
Yeah,
for sure.
she did the Super Bowl.
Lady Gaga did the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa.
Little voice crack. Sounding like I'm in 7th grade.
Maybe you should call your friend up.
What up, blood? Yeah.
Hey, yo, pal.
Remember when we were on the bus? Started from the bus?
Now we here.
People don't know.
I have no idea. I
Um,
remember, dude. Do you remember the era of Mo Bamba Sicko Mode,
Yeah, I remember it well.
dude?
Call it.
That year,
I didn't really like either of those songs then, and I don't know if I like them now.
I didn't like them when they first came out.
I had to write a paper. My history teacher, who was also my academic and he was my advisor as well
Mm-hmm.
at the time. I know his first name is Sam. I can't remember his last name. I think it was a G. Sam G.
Sam Garfield.
Allegedly. Sam.
Allegedly Sam's.
He made us write a paper about how Mo Bamba was bad for young people to listen to. So
Really?
there's some. I can probably dig out the Google
Can you
Drive.
figure out, did Sam G have children? Oh, my back just popped. Hey.
Scoot over.
Scoot over.
Get out of the frame.
Get out of the
Are we recording?
frame, bro.
All right. Amidst a lot of technical difficulties. We're
Okay.
talking J.
Sam
Cole?
Garcia. No.
Sam Garcia. Oh,
What's
Mo
his
Bamba.
name? Yes.
Writing the paper in middle school. No, high school. High school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, write this paper about how this song is bad for you.
Mm-hmm. So what I was gonna ask is, you think that kid, that teacher gave his kid an iPad
Probably.
before the
iPad's
age
probably-
of 3? Before actually, nix that at all. Let's have him write a paper about how giving your kid an iPad at any age is bad for them.
He was kind of a stubborn guy, set in his ways.
Hey, you know,
He was a very smart guy, and I give him credit for being smart. But
Hey.
that doesn't just because you're smart doesn't mean you're a good teacher.
true.
Um,
Plenty of geniuses who suck at teaching.
I learned very well in his class. I will say that.
Mm.
I took U.S. history from him,
From him.
and sorry, I took U.S. history from him, and I learned a lot
Mm.
in that class. And he was my advisor as well, so I also was mentored by
Oh,
him
so
and
you
learned
were
a lot.
you were in close quarters with Sam.
Yeah, Sam. But there was a lot of students who didn't learn well in his class because they couldn't take
couldn't
him
keep up.
seriously, and he couldn't take them seriously.
Yeah. No, I definitely knew some teachers like that where so many people hated them, or not hated them, but just were like, oh, I
didn't like
can't,
the
I
class.
can't learn in the class.
Grades, learning.
But then there's like a group of 10
Sam
or
won't sit
20
still.
who were just 10 or 20 of them who just loved the teacher because he was their brains just meshed up and it made sense in their head, you know?
Sometimes brains be meshing up. Mesh.
Sometimes they be meshed up and sometimes they be meshed up, you know what I'm saying?
They be meshed up.
Dude,
They be
brain is definitely meshed up.
dysfunctional.
Dude. It's true.
It's
But,
true.
Hey, baby steps.
Baby steps. Small steps in a single direction. It'll get you where you need to go.
Exactly. You know, one thing about baby steps? They're always in the same direction. So just remember that.
Yeah.
Just remember that. As long as you're going in the same direction, a baby step is a step.
Well, amidst all the technical difficulties, I think we did it.
I think we done did it.
Did we do it?
I think so. Dude. Easy peasy.
Episode 2?
We'll be back next week, folks.
This goes live Friday.
This goes live Friday.
So, yeah, Monday. We'll probably have one out by Monday.
Monday. What time zone is Arizona in right now? Arizona time?
Monday.
Monday? Monday time?
Monday at noon.
Monday at noontime. So Friday at noon. We'll see you then, folks.
No, they can't be listening to this unless it's after Friday at noon. 'Cause this goes live Friday at noon.
Yeah, so
We did it. Baby steps.
I'm not going to do it.
Nobody's doing it like this guy.
Nobody's doing it like us. We've got our best guys on the podcast.
So many people have offered to help too.
True. We have a good people of circle of people around us.
Sharp dressed. Functional.
That's all you can ask for in this
What did
world.
we even get into today?
Let's see if we can recount our conversation. We started out.
What did we start on?
Hmm.
We probably started the Infinity War.
trailer. Yeah.
It's always Infinity
It's
War.
always Infinity War. And then we went to autism.
Autism.
I think RFK was in there at one point.
We talked about gymming.
We talked about PB
Oh yeah.
and
Pasta.
Rick.
Eric.
Who else
Good
should we
times.
talk about? Yeah, I think that's about it. Alrighty. Good job, guys. We did it.
Should we just stare into them?
I think we should.
We should do one like this.
My honest reaction. Yeah. Yeah, just hey, how's it
My
going?
honest reaction. How to end the show. You're headed to the airport.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and eat dinner.
What are you eating for dinner?
Fourth dinner.
Fourth dinner? Second breakfast.
Second breakfast. Well, I made a bagel and left it on the counter before I left
Very cool.
because I was gonna eat it in the car.
Eat a bagel.
Eat a bagel.
Like a boss. All right.
Wait, hold on. We can go one mic now. Back. Resume our spots. One mic.
One mic pod. Hold it. One mic.
This is experiment. You can't touch the floor. The floor is literally lava here.
Okay, I like that. Not with your hands.
Well, it is charcoal. See my hand now? There's nothing on it. Yeah,
That is
the floor is
We have a
lava.
magic trick. Imagine,
We're not good enough.
Imagine we had enough charcoal to blow and then.
We're not good enough at video editing to make that real. My fingers are just charcoal, now.
Yeah, it's true. This is 100% unedited footage, raw. Straight from the source.
WWE Raw.
WWE Raw.
Thanks for watching. One word. Nope. Don't think about your word, and then
I'm gonna think about it.
he gets one word. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Come on, dude.